Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. Kroll's got it in the defensive end. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Kroll's going to play it against the half wall. Easily turned aside by Hooper. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. Here they are on the attack. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. St. Louis plays it up ahead. And they cough it up at center. The Blues have it now. Fowler stick handling in his own zone. Great pass from off the right side. Puck goes off the glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. St. Louis takes possession of the faceoff. Good solid check, and he loses control of it.
So that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Nesbitt's won the draw here in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Flushes the leather. What a save by Hooper. St. Louis has it in their own end. From the right side, takes the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Pushes it across to Solovian. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick shot. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum. But the pipe stops it.
Moves it quickly over to Kessel. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. And now it's grabbed by Kessel. Feeds the puck to Dzeko. Gain momentum up along the side. Dumps it in. The Flyers have it now. Philadelphia's got it across the line. Here's a shot. Misses. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Flyers have it from their own end. Kyrou's lugging the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Broken up in the neutral zone by Cardinal. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Puck behind the net. And that pass is redirected. The Blues take it along the wing. Puck grabbed by Sidorov. Let's move to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Passes the puck over to Kyrou. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Snagged with the glove by Bobrovsky.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Quick feed from Michkov. Stops him cold. Passes it over to Kyrou. And that's stolen by Kroll. Drills him. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Konechny. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Grabs the puck in center. Strong hit on the play. Denies him in close.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. To his teammate. And that goes off course off a body. Takes the pass. Here they come on the attack. first 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Sometimes it's difficult to generate offense, and both sides not getting many shots or looks on net here, James. Eventually, it's got to open up with a mistake, but right now, real tight defensively.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Turned aside with the glove. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here.
He scores.
You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
The Flyers are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Philadelphia is looking to break out. And he takes the dish. On the attack along the boards. Poked away by Sidorov. Here's an odd-man rush. Pass out front, and that shot's blocked. Takes a shot. Oh, great reflex pad stop by Hooper. And another stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
St. Louis brings the puck in from center. Just wide. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Throws it in. The Blues play it along the boards. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Fires it. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. They gain the zone from the left side. Sends it down low. Off his stick. Teed up and turned away on his part. Sends the pass down low. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Cates. And that's intercepted by Cardino. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Odd man rush. Grabs the puck in the slot. Off the glove. Picked up along the wall by Solovoyov. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Past the midway mark of the frame, Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. Great read by the winger to take possession with the 2 centermen tied up. Sends it in deep. Levels them with the hit. Now over to York. Grabs the puck. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Scores!
critical, that want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. You got to love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive. It's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Philadelphia's taken a 1-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Quick pass to Peterson. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Here's a short pass to Vero. Gains the zone through the middle. Circles back to center ice. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Philadelphia's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. And that's taken over the offensive end by Cates.
The Flyers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Comes up with the stop.
Bobrovsky's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. And there's the save! Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Kessel. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Stopped by the goaltender. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, he got hit by a freight train there. What a collision. Shuts him down. Oh, they go back on offense. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Final frame is underway here. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
St. Louis with a lackluster performance through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they got to find a way to turn it around. And in order to do that, they got to start with the puck. Just look at their possession numbers. They are way too low for winning teams. They got to find a way to change that, muster up some offense, and get on the board.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Michkov. Passes out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
The Flyers extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3. Still early, but you gotta love that lead now.
I want to know what was said in the intermission here, James, because they came out with a vengeance. They really dictated pace, and they get rewarded for it.
Slides it across. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Fowler. The Flyers have the puck now. Takes the feed. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kyrou. Uses the force on that hit. Shot. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Shot! That's gloved by Bobrovsky. And he elects to play the puck. And now he moves it to Sidorov. To the front! That goes wide. And will play on his hand, gets a piece of the puck. Battle along the wall. Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Scoops up the puck behind the net. Sends the pass in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Philadelphia's on the attack, and that's stopped by Hofer.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net. Bobrovsky's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Philadelphia's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. There's another stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
The Flyers continue to lead big here in this third period. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Quick feed to Soloviev. Shakes off the coverage. Moves it to Peterson.
St. Louis has had a really tough night tonight.
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Wow, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change in the dynamic of the game.
Moves inside! Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Philadelphia's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Konechny.
The Flyers are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Moves the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Feeds it over. Makes a save there. Loses his balance on the play. Tries to feed it over to Luchenko. Picked off. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Cates. Big time stop there. We got a whistle offside to call. Philadelphia's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. Thomas wins the draw at center. Broken up at center by Hathaway. And that was just read perfectly. What a play by Thomas. And he shuts the ball on that.
Bobrovsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
They go on the attack through center. Here's a pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Less than 60 seconds to play this blowout. Huge blocker save by Bobrovsky.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Rocks him on the play. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
In the final moments of this period, the Flyers have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. Handles the puck. Big save. Philadelphia's through center and now in the offensive end. Makes a save. Oh, and another big stop.
Butler's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Ginning's got it in the offensive zone. From point blank, they score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. But here, coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Philadelphia's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Nice use of the boards with the bank pass. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. The Flyers aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. The Blues win possession here in the open ice. Fires it on net. And one last save. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Philadelphia's time of possession tonight just off the chart. It was like the puck was on a string all evening for them.
Well, it was, and it was in the offensive zone. And when you have the puck in the offensive zone, you create and you generate, and that's exactly what they did from start to finish.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.